G'day everyone, and thanks for tuning in to another live stream with Keeonra. I'm Keeonra and this is Keeonra Music, and we're just going to hang out and check out some sounds and virtual instruments to create some good old-fashioned Christmas carols. Yes, it's Christmas in July. I should have made this a little bit more festive, maybe in tomorrow's stream. So I have had a week off. There was stuff with things to do in real life, and so I'm still doing lots of stuff with lots of things, but that's okay. It's been busy, but it's been good, and it's been nice to have a little bit of a break to recharge the batteries. Music is great, being in the studio is wonderful, but on occasion it's nice to take a break from everything. Anyway, let's have a look who is in here in the chat. And yes, at the moment it's me. Look, if you are watching live and you do wish to say g'day, then please say hi in the chat and where you're from. That would be nice. But if you choose to not say hi, that is perfectly fine too. All right, so let's have a look at me. Here I am. Hello. There we go. I've started a track and I've put a few things together. I was trying to find one of my libraries and I can't find it. One of the things that I do want to have a look at is here in Contact, we've got a whole heap of things, and I just can't I can't find what I'm looking for. But that makes sense because I've got so many instruments that, and for whatever reason, Contact is really small. But there is, if I can find it. No. And I've forgotten what it's called too. Which is, here it is. Sound Iron. Oh, hang on, I forgot I had those. The Chroma Bells and the Elvish Choir. Well, we need one of each of those. So there is Chroma Bells. And we'll have another one of these tracks. And we'll have some Christmas elves. Now this this library is one that I had my eye on for quite some time. For whatever reason, my computer is really slow right now. Do stuff with things. It should be doing stuff with things. It's not. There we go. It just took a long time. And I believe Ashley is here. Yes, it is nice to have a break. Glad to see you here, Ashley. Welcome. And yes, nice to have a break and recharge. And I'm glad you're an Energizer bunny. I'm feeling a little bit low still. I'm still in a bit of a holiday restful mode. I was thinking, should I stream tonight? If I have a break, will let anyone know? But I knew you'd miss me, Ashley. So I'm here not only for you, but for others that might find this interesting. All right. So thank you for joining me, Ashley. I hope you enjoy, and wouldn't mind some feedback. Perhaps let me know, are you into the whole Christmas carols thing? I'm not talking religiosity per se, but just, the music, the songs. A lot of us grew up with it. I have sung lots of stuff in choirs over the years, so it's it's one of those things. So I'm hoping to put out either an EP or an album in time for Christmas. Wouldn't that be cool? And these are some lovely sounding bells. So let's put this as Chroma Bells, and there's the other one. So I'm going to duplicate that track, and we're going to change that to This is by Sound Iron, is the Elvish Choir. Replace, yes, please. So, yeah, there we go. And these are cool. These are really cool. They're just really cool. And there's different articulations down here as well. And it's just sounds so much fun. So this is one of the I think I got BBC Spitfire Audio's BBC Free Discovery Orchestra as one of my very first virtual instruments. And then the second one I got was the Elvish Choir because I thought, what a laugh. It is just so cool.
Wow. No jumping, please.
There's just all these different sounds, and you can, I think, from Plug-in Boutique on occasion, they either have it on sale or sometimes free. Keep an eye out. Subscribe to Sound Iron. They have specials on it too. So Elvish Choir is it's such a fun one. It's got all sorts of things.
Deck 'tis the season to be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
So I'm just pressing one key here. It's just recorded.
Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la.
It's so cool. For something that was, I think, only a few dollars I paid for it. I think $5 or something. It's such a fun thing. So we've got Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle all the way.
So yeah, you can get the whole thing, and
La.
La, 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 la.
there's just so many, and it's so cool. So I'm looking forward to using that in a lot of these pieces. So again, I'm looking at creating a Christmas carol type template, and I'm looking at doing Christmas carols that are public domain. So if they're public domain, there's no copyright on them because they're extremely old. You do have to check there is a public domain website that you can check to see if certain music is available for public domain. It can be based on the original tune or melody from over 100 years ago, roughly, but it needs to be your own arrangement. You can't copy someone else's arrangement because then that is copyrighted. So it's a bit tricky, but I am with DistroKid, and one of the things that you can choose if you're putting some traditional type music on DistroKid is there's a box to tick for that option, and you don't have to worry about any licensing, and it becomes your own arrangement. So it's really, really cool. Yes, Sound Iron's Voices of Rage, actually, that is a good one. Bought a long time ago. Happy with my own stuff these days. That's cool. Yeah, they're very cool. Voices of Rage is some really cool heavy metal stuff. So, yeah, I thought about getting that. I do like heavy metal. That is a bit over the line for me. I'm more of the symphonic rock metal, not the heavy stuff. So that was maybe one day. I'll wait and see. For now, it's elves. Elves work. So the Elvish Choir, bless them. Aren't they wonderful? So we've got the Elvish Choir. The other one that I do like, and again, Labs and the Spitfire Audio BBC Discovery Orchestra, which now comes with a piano, I believe. Which reminds me, I haven't downloaded that one yet, have I? No, I have not. So this is very bright, but this is we've got one down here. It used to be, was it? I thought there was one that said Christmas. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just bells. Bells? Sandro. Tune percussion. I can't find it. Tune percussion. Bell swarm. Handbells. Handbells. There was one. No. Nope. No. No. It's where is it? There was one I was sure was Christmas bells. Experimental maybe. Foghorn, siren songs, London Atmos. There's so many to choose from. It does become a little bit challenging. Music box. Yeah. There we go. It's under glissando. There you go. I thought there was more for Christmas. Well, let's leave those up and let's see if there's any other. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, no, that's the same as before. Okay, so we've got vocal. There we go, short. We've got handbells. Sleigh bells. There we go. I knew there was some somewhere. So there are a whole heap of different there are a whole different tambourine, sleigh bells, all that sort of thing. Oh, I've still got it on there. So we'd have to load it up, wouldn't we? Sleigh bells. And see what it sounds like. Just the white keys by the looks of it. So there we go. So we've got some sleigh bells. I like sleigh bells, which doesn't make sense at all because I'm here in Australia, and when it's Christmas time for us, it's usually about between 40 and 45 degrees and we're inside with the air conditioner on and usually with a cold beverage in hand. A white Christmas is not something we are used to at all. All right. So there's some sleigh bells. Now, I was thinking piano because why not? Piano sounds nice. I'm thinking drums, and I'm thinking strings as well for some pieces. I don't think I'll go for the old tradition of Silent Night or anything like that. That's a bit slow. We want a bit boppy. Boppy? Is that the right word? Is that what the kids are saying these days? I don't think so. No. But I do have addictive drums in here. I actually worked on drum mapping today. I was very proud of myself. I do have a drum map. And here is my drum map. If I can get it up. Here it is. So I actually went through and created my drum map because we don't need the rest of the keyboard, but I have it all here. And so you can hear it all now, and I'm very happy. And that is just a kit that I think is a good all-rounder, which is the Fairfax Volume 2. It is just really cool. I love the kick. It's just a basic good kit that sort of works with everything when you don't want the drums to sort of be in your face. Whereas the metal ones, well, yeah, I love those. But, that's for a totally different genre of music. All right. So I was very happy to do that. So we'll get into a bit of drums maybe. And I reckon I'll do this as either a 3 or a 6-parter, maybe this week and next week, and get a lot of the work done. We'll wait and see. You might get sick of Christmas in July. But I thought if I don't get it started, at least I'll never have it done. I was hoping to get it done by last year. Came and went. Didn't happen, but I'd like to get some done. Only because I've done a lot of Christmas carol singing throughout my life. Since I was about 5 years old at school, I've sung Christmas carols pretty much every year in live performances. So there haven't been too many years I've missed. So Addictive Drums, we've got that. We need some colours, but if I do the red, then it's going to be the same. It's a master channel. It's a master bus. It'll too bad. And I think the yellow breaks it up well. It just looks festive. There you go. Nice and festive. A bit bright maybe, but we'll work around it. I think it works. We need some strings. Now, I don't know. What string library would you like to listen to? I have several. Strings. Green for Yoda. Oh, yeah, I've got it should be green up there for Yoda. He'll get lost behind the other green background. Leave him as red for now. That's okay. I think Yoda's all right. I mean, I haven't asked him personally, but you never know. Strings. Look, we've got lots. I'm thinking Sydney strings because they just sound so nice. Oh, yeah, there are ensemble patches. My God. Maltese. There's too many. Aha. Cellos, basses, octaves, true legato. Wow. Or do we want just to make it really simple? No, I like to pan strings, and I want this to be really nice. So I'm only going to do this once, she says. We'll see. So here we go. Violins 1. We want. What do we want? Sustains, legatos, staccato, sustains. I think just to sustains. Yeah. I think just sustains in the background for the music. We'll be good to go. Up. I really do like the Cine strings. They are very, very nice. So, violins 1. Here we go. Done. You need to be down there. And I think we need to pick another colour. What's a Christmassy colour? Blue? We could do blue. We'll do shades of blue. So we'll have violins 1, violins 2. Yeah, let's go from there. What could possibly go wrong? They do sound lovely, Ashley. Yes, I do like those. Violins 1 long. Okay, and then we add another instrument track. You can see where I'm going with this. So if we look for strings, can't type. Strings, cine strings, and we go for violins 2, and we go sustains, and set that there, and put that there. And what have we got? What mics have we got there? That's a full mix. Yeah, I think that'll work because they're not going to be in your face. Similarly to the drums, they're just going to be there. Yeah. Yeah. So violins 2 long. And why am I typing in long? Because I'm going to have sustains anyway, just in case I change my mind, because I tend to do that. All right. Can you see a bit of a pattern? I could have gone for Albion 1 or Palette or some of the free patches, but I really do like these. Viola sustains. Just so nice. Going a bit lighter. And violas. Long. So the other thing is to know what sort of songs we're going to do. So if you have any suggestions, I do take requests. Comment below or in the chat if you're here and throw out a couple of Christmas carols and I'll add them to my list perhaps. And who knows, I might just put it on the EP album thingy of whatever I do eventually. Okay, so that's violas. Then we need cellos, and we've got, there we are, sustains for the cellos, and 0, that's lovely. Cellos long. Follow me, pretty blue. And one more for the basses. I also like using these because they are the more expensive ones out of all the libraries I've got. I did get Cinestrings Core when they were on sale last year, and I'm very happy I did. I got percussion strings, the whole thing. The reason I like them is they do remind me so much of being on stage with a live orchestra. And that is, I miss it. I'm thinking about whether I'd go back or not. It's a long way for me to drive to rehearsals, but we'll see what happens. It is wonderful. Now, I don't know why, but this keeps going back to 44.1 kilohertz and 24 bits. I think that's okay to record. Yeah, we're not going to put this to video per se at this point, not within here anyway. So, yeah, she'll be right. Hey, let's turn that down a bit so we don't blast you if I actually play anything tonight. Good King Wenceslas. Could do that. Not sure. Oh, that's what I was going to put in here too. Guitar. Just a nice guitar and acoustic guitar. Now, where is it? Oh, yep, I know where it is. Spitfire. No. No, it's yeah, contact again. I think because it's in the files. Not there. Where is it? Spitfire audio. There we go. It's not Afterglow. Pink. Signatures. Patches. Huh. Okay. This is weird. Where is it? It should. Under samples. No. Maybe it's. Ah, there we go. It's its own thingy. That's a technical term. Thingy. It's not within contact. It has its own thingy. Here's a thingy. Ah, dear, oh dear. You've got to wonder, hey. This is a lovely, lovely sounding acoustic guitar. So it is a really, really nice guitar. So, and there's different articulations and things in here. Lots and lots. And there's even pads as well. So there's some really, really interesting you can get the arpeggios in there. Pieces, I think there's, and you can hear the moving of the fingers on the strings. It does sound really, really, really good. Yeah, so this one's part of the, I can't remember. I don't know, they're individual instruments. Again, got on a sale, but it's really, really, really nice. Really nice. They're gonna pick a colour. Yeah. What's a festive colour? Run out of festive colours. Nice pink. That'll do. That works. Oh, yes. Pentatonix Christmas. Yes. I do like Christmas music. You don't have to like Christmas. You don't have to be a Christmas believer or person. And if you are, great. If you're not, that's great too. I'm not judging here. I'm just making music. And for a long, long time, religious and Christmas music was mostly all there was hundreds of years ago. if you're talking classical music, because the composers were, for the most part, contracted by religious organisations to create the music for them. So there you go. That's how a lot of it came about, and that's how I've spent a lot of years singing Latin in a choir, talking about Easter and Christmas. So, yes, Pentatonic's Christmas. I used to have some of my singing students had a really good group a few years ago, and we were going to record some of that style of music, but we sang it on stage live, which was really cool. So that was nice, but we never got to record it. And those kids have all grown up now. Yes, I'm that old. Pentatonic's Christmas is a lovely album, and I like the modern spin on it, and the singy a cappella singy thing with nothing else. The naked singing, no, it's not singing without your clothes on. It's a cappella, which means no other instruments for a lot of it. Anyway, so we have guitar here. Look, I've got a spare contact here and I don't know what to do with it. Let's leave that for now. But we've got some drums, we've got piano. Oh, that's right. I put the augmented piano from Augmented Grand Piano. Let's shorten that. Augmented, and make this not so loud. Piano. It's yelling at me. Augmented Grand Piano by Chuya. Haha. Oh, you thought I was going to sneeze. But you might have seen me before with my favourite ice piano. Where are my favourites? Where am I liked? There they are. Yes, ice piano. Which is not playing. Okay. And that is one of my all-time favourites. And if you know my Chilled single that I put out last year and the YouTube video, check it out on my channel. I absolutely love that sound, and this is what inspired that piece of music, and definitely stars in it. So I thought, wow, if I'm going to be having sleigh bells, there's got to be some ice from the ice piano. So I do love that a lot. It's just got a lovely reverb and decay, and it sounds crisp and clean but echoey, and sounds really cool. I really do like that. So with the sleigh bells and the ice piano and a bit of drums, and some other bells, Elvish choir, some strings, and a guitar. I think we've got a pretty good Christmas carol template. What else am I missing? What other instruments would we need for Christmas carols? Let's save this. So we've got sleigh bells, very important, no relevance to here in Australia. We have the sound of beer bottles opening and the barbecue on, with lots of food cooking, and maybe go down to the beach, hopefully not get sunburnt, or if you're lucky enough to have a pool, have a swim in a pool. We haven't got a pool and we live a bit far away from the beach, and it's usually pretty crowded on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. Yeah, these sounds are awesome. I really love these sounds. What else? I'm thinking, the other song I want to do, it's a cover. So I will have to pay a little bit extra to get it onto DistroKid. But I don't know whether you know it or not, but those who may be Doctor Who fans, as in the TV series, may know the Scrooge type Christmas special. And there was a song at the end. Oh, a song. You're having a beer night tonight, actually. Nice. Party on. Very nice. There was a song. What was it called? Where the girl is in like a cryogenic chamber and she can only come out one day a year, and it happened to be Christmas Day, and the little boy got older and she stayed the same age, and she only had X number of days left. And the song I think is called When You're Alone, and I always wanted to sing it. I love that song. I think it's amazing, the strings and the accompaniment and everything. And I was lucky enough to sing in the choir for the Doctor Who Symphonic Spectacular with that. And it is actually recorded on YouTube. Can you see me in the choir there singing? No close-ups of me, unfortunately. But I've always wanted to cover that. Can you actually get the sheet music? No. So I'd have to create it from scratch. And would I then maybe get into trouble from the BBC? Maybe, because they're very, very protective of all those things. We were not allowed to have phones or cameras backstage at all for the entire performance and rehearsals. We did get a couple of photos with the Fifth Doctor, Peter Davison. He was very nice. But we were not allowed to take pictures of any TARDISes or Daleks or anything that were running around backstage, which was so cool. I'm a big Doctor Who fan. But that song was just, I loved singing that song. It was amazing. The choir part, not the solo. But if I do the cover, I'll have to do both parts, the choir parts and the solo. So that's something I may do for this Christmas, maybe next Christmas. We'll see. And then I don't know whether it'll be copyrighted or not, struck off or anything. I probably won't put it on YouTube, but I might put it through DistroKid, and if they can get the licensing sorted, then we're okay. If not, then I'll miss out. But I would have done it, at least recorded it. And I won't sing it here because otherwise this stream will be nabbed. But that has a lot of strings in it. But it also has brass. That's what's missing. There we go. So there's that other contact thing here. And we actually need to put the guitar up there because in tradition you have the strings last in an orchestral. If you're looking at the actual music, the score, the strings are always at the bottom. I said bottom. Anyway, if we go to libraries here, we can go to some brass. And yes, I do have the Cine brass here. Oh, ensemble chords and sustains. That might be enough, I think. I don't really want to orchestrate too much there. Let's see. I haven't used this. Actually, I don't think I've used this at all. Let's have a bit of a play, shall we? Let's find out what this sounds like. It might be good. It might not. Yeah, we'll just go with the full mix microphones, and we've got it turned up to 0. Lovely. Oh, it's loud. Oh, I can't play piano. I haven't done my piano lessons for a long time. Shh. Ah, okay. So it's oh, that's very Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Oh, so good. Oh, is that a bit loud? I'll turn that down. Sorry. Well, you know, they're brass. They do that. They do. So this is just one. I'm just pressing one key at a time. So that's interesting. Right. So I'm not quite sure what it's actually playing there, which is interesting. There's so many articulations. So there's trumpet ensemble, full ensemble articulations, ensemble chord sustains. Okay. How about then there's split patches. So you only want to play one note at a time, and it plays chords. So I think that's down here of C1 is major, C2 is major with the trumpets an octave higher, C3 sounds like minor, and C4 sounds like minor with the trumpets on top. Not quite sure what they are. So, I'm not sure. I'll have to maybe watch a video about this and find out. That might be a little bit of a pain to try and arrange with. Now, I'm not saying I'm a control freak, but let's try the full ensemble articulations, which I think if I can play... Oh, there was key switches down the bottom. Just noticed that. At C0. Anyway. Oh, no, is that the new one? Full ensemble articulation. Oh, there we go. Right, so we've got key switches down here. So I'm not sure what they're for. Okay. But they're not sustains. So I'm thinking we might have to go, 6. See, maybe sometimes you just want the horns. Ensemble rips. There's too many to choose from. Split patches. Okay. Right. You want full ensemble sustains. I think that's the one I want. It's too hard to choose, isn't it? So let's see how this goes. Let's turn them down a bit. So if you've got headphones on, you should be able to hear that they're panned correctly as far as an orchestra seating arrangement is concerned. So if you're in the audience facing the orchestra, you should have the tubas, etc. on the far right, which they are. That sounds more in my right ear. Trombones. French horns far left. Trumpets about middle. And annoyingly loud trumpets still in the middle. I think that's the patch I want. So that's just so I can play. Just play the full keyboard and I get the full thingies with the. I'm not doing well with the English language tonight, really. It's failing me a little bit. See, I have a break and I can't do words. Yes, I think that's a good patch for this rather than just the horns, because I might want. Oh no, that's a cello needs to play that and then get out of the water. So yes, I think we'll do that. We'll just make that brass. Make it brass. Let's go brassy. And then we can do all sorts of things, but we need to change the colour. What are we going to do for that one? Purple? Purple. Purple brass. That looks nice. There we go. So we've got some brass because you got the whole Tijuana trumpet thingies. See, that sounds so good. And then we have some elves laughing at the brass because they don't know how to play. Look, it works for me. All right, so we've got some sleigh bells. Got a lovely ice piano. See, I'm playing my chilled song again. We've got some drums. Some bells. I know what we're missing. Haha, I know what we're missing. Where is it? Is it a contact instrument? Where's my organ? No, pipe organ. Where is it? Is it? Does Spitfire Audio have originals? That was the name I'm trying to come up with before. Not part of the originals, is it? But I've got strings and that sort of thing there too. Herm. And I'm going to get the big guns. I'm going to get it out and do the things with stuff. And do you think I can find it? Can you have too many virtual instruments? Don't answer that one. I don't think you can. Flutes. Do I want flutes? I'll have to see. I don't want any of that. No. Maybe it's a contact instrument. And we'll go down here and we'll add a track. And organ. There it is. It is a contact instrument. The Royal Albert Hall organ. Pipe organ. Yes. It's been sampled from the Royal Albert Hall. I was so happy to get this one, again on sale, because I have sung a lot of songs with a pipe organ, and I'll turn this one down. It sounds beautiful. And of all the songs I really want to do with this, and strings and a full orchestra pretty much, so it will take some time, is Jerusalem, which is a lovely song. One of my dad's favourite songs. So I've always wanted to do that. But some Christmas songs sound really good with a bit of the old pipe organ there. So that's going to be part of my template. Here it is. Let's where do I put it? Brass. Let's put it there and make it a totally different colour, because it needs to be green, red, blue, yellow, pink. What colour haven't I used yet? Orange. There we go. Let's go on orange. That works. Let's go orange. And we'll make it the Royal Albert Hall pipe organ. Very happy. Yeah, the organ sounds so good. And you can have so many stops on it, and there's, it's just... It's just lovely. I used to be able to play it. That's enough, otherwise I will get a copyright strike. But yes, toccata is one of my favourites. That's what I taught myself toccata when I was a kid, because why wouldn't you? I didn't have a piano to play on, but I had a very old organ. One of those two-level jobbies. The old Hammond. Was it a Hammond organ? I don't know. It wasn't. I didn't have a really good brand name. We only recently, as a family, got rid of it a couple of years ago, just under a couple of years ago. It wasn't well, and it certainly didn't sound like this one, that's for sure. So I'm looking forward to playing this one. It won't be in every Christmas carol, that's for sure, but it might be necessary in one of them. Look, the other one, Ashley, that is a cheaper one that does sound really good. I'll just add this because it's a good one to have a look at if I can find it. Okay, so that's the where's the other organ? It might be in Spitfire Audio. It is Union Chapel organ. The Union Chapel organ by Spitfire Audio is an older instrument. It's been around for quite some time. But I got this one on sale as well because the totally not that sort of organ. Heart. If you're following the chat, there's an emoji of a heart. But this one does sound nice as well, really nice. So the Union Chapel organ by Spitfire Audio sounds really, really nice. Not as good as Royal Albert Hall because it's totally different sounds. If you can imagine it, the Union Chapel organ has been recorded in I think a medium sort of size chapel in London, and the Royal Albert Hall organ was sampled in Royal Albert Hall and is a much bigger pipe organ. So they are very different instruments, but if you just want an organ on a track, that is the Chapel Street organ. And that's the same chords I've just played on the Royal Albert Hall organ. So it is different. So the Union Chapel organ, pipe organ. Yeah, exactly, Ashley. The expensive ones are expensive for a reason. Yep. But it's the same sort of thing, if you go to someone's house and you're watching a big screen TV, they've got a new TV. It looks amazing. It looks awesome. You go to the shops, you find out which TV it is, you go to the shops and you have a look at it compared to all the other TVs. And it's like, it's not as good as that one or that one. But when you're not comparing it to anything else, it looks amazing. So, but in saying that too, there's a lot of plugs and things that I haven't, pipes, things that I haven't opened up here. So you can, have it does change its sound depending on what you've got the settings at, and you have to sort of know how to play that. Again, you need to sort of do what I do and watch lots of YouTube videos on how to play it all. But yeah, the Royal Albert Hall pipe organ, I think, sounds the better one. But both are great, and it depends on your budget. But, subscribe to all their thingies and you'll get an email when they're on sale, hopefully. And they're on sale every year. So, but the Royal Albert Hall pipe organ was one that when it first came out, I definitely wanted it. And I couldn't afford it at the time. So I got the Union Chapel pipe organ, which I have used in a track. So that's cool. But this is nicer, I think, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But they are very different sounding instruments because of the instrument and the acoustics of the space around it, which makes the instrument's entire sound. And, one's a Royal Albert Hall, one's Union Chapel. Very different. Look, that is the end of our little session. I think I've got a pretty good template here to make a start on some Christmas carols. And I don't know which one. I know an hour's gone already. It goes so quick, my friends. And look, if you have enjoyed this, then please like and subscribe. That would be great help for me. I'm hoping to do some other videos on this channel at the moment. time is ticking away faster than I wanted to, and I run out of time to do everything I need to and want to during the day, but that's okay. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe if you wish, like, that would be lovely. And I will be live again in about 13, 14 hours time, something like that, round about after a coffee or two, which would be great. And hopefully I'll have some sort of idea of what Christmas carols I might start on and get this show on the road to have a bit of a Christmas in July series going on, and at least do some sort of backing tracks. The cool thing about doing Christmas carols, they are quite repetitive and usually quite simple melodies, etc. So it's all going to be part of mainly the arranging, which is going to be the important part. So we'll see what happens, see how we go. So on that happy note, thank you for joining me. Until then and a bit more, I shall see you next time, and hopefully we'll have some music that I can do a bit of an outro with. Coffee. It's a bit late for coffee here for me. Maybe a nice cup of tea. Anyway, see you next time. Nice to be back. See you then. Take care, Ashley. Thank you for joining me in the chat. It's been lovely. Very nice. Okay.